Hello! Hey, this is the green room. I don't know what number, but this is it.
6?
6?
I believe so.
7? 6? I might be getting ahead of myself. I don't know. I'm horrible at keeping track. But this is it. We're here. We're queer. And we're making videos.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like the first, I feel like, video where we're actually like caught up. I feel like whenever we do like a show recap, it's always like on a Friday. Like I don't know when we record.
Yeah.
But it's always like we're always like a week late.
Yeah, we're talking about it like a week after it's already happened.
So I think we've caught up. Today's Monday, and this is gonna be out on Wednesday. Well, Tuesday for audio listeners. But I like how we both did that. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
We gotta clip that. We got new hoodies, by the way.
Yeah, we both wore
You couldn't tell. But
soft.
Yeah. So all the episodes that we watch are up to date. So let's talk about them.
Yeah. Number 1, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, we're jumping over the Falcon. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I liked how, well, if you guys have seen it, John Walker, obviously, he's fully snapped now. He's fully,
oh, yeah.
Fully, like, berserk. He's done. They killed Hoskins, so they killed his boy. I feel like that was kind of even if he didn't have the serum, he would have been snapping.
Yeah, for sure.
But then he had the serum, and it's like...
And they say, that's going to amplify whatever is already there. So he was
you're
already
good.
Kind of iffy.
You're bad. Yeah. It's a wrap. And if you have to ask, hey, should I take the serum? You probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? If people aren't recommending you, like, hey, you should take it. You know what I mean? If people aren't choosing you, then... No.
Well, I mean, I don't think nobody has the serum right now, right? Except for the power broker. It's not like anybody, like, in the U.S. government had the option to even offer it to them.
That's absolutely true. But it's like people like Sam. They would want Sam to have it. Like, if they were given, like, oh, we have to choose. Sam's a good guy. And like, I feel like they're going out of their way to show that Sam's a good guy. You know what I mean? Not that he's not a good guy, but it's like, they're, like, trying to prove, like, oh, Steve was right. Yeah. He was the right guy. He should be Cap. And it's like, well, he gave the shield away, so he has to fix it.
I think the U.S. government wouldn't want someone like Sam because he's not going to just listen to everything that they want to do. What about it?
Skin color.
Oh.
Sam is black.
I thought you were like we were running out of time.
No,
I thought that was a watch.
Sam is black.
Yeah.
Can't have a black cap. Ask
but
Isaiah.
Also, you know, if they wanted John Walker, if they did have super serum, and we're going to give him super serum, they wanted him to go out and assassinate someone in another country, John Walker's going to just do it. You know, Sam would probably be a little more like, what did they do? Like, what's going on?
Sam's not going to assassinate anybody.
Yeah.
Sam won't assassinate anybody. The only person I would ever see him assassinate is like a Thanos or something like that. Like, I don't know. He's not even an assassinate type of guy. He'll get caught.
Well, I mean, he had super serum.
He would go in with, like, guns blazing or something. Like, I could see Sam not even, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I mean, he also, it's like, they really did play up how much he was, like, dependent on the serum. You could see how, when he went up to Bucky, he's like, oh, this is easy for you. It must be so easy with that serum flowing in your veins. And Bucky's looking like, what are you even talking about? Like, I'm not even thinking about having the serum. You know what I mean? I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just... here, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just like no one. I feel like Steve, Bucky.
Maybe he almost cried when the Dora Milaje beat them.
They didn't
he
even
was like,
have serum.
he was crying.
They didn't even have serum. the Dora Milaje. I feel like they're pretty much confirmed to be like the strongest hand-to-hand in the MCU so far. I feel like Shang-Chi might shake it up a bit, but for now, Dora Milaje are coming in kicking ass. She said, what did she say? We have George Sixton wherever Dora Milaje are. Woo! And he tried to play all cool. John Walker's like, hey, I'm Captain America. Everyone in the room. like you're not, like you're not Cap, bro. Like, no one in this room, besides your boy Hopkins, even recognizes you as a warrior, let alone Cap. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode for sure. The bloody shield at the end was crazy.
Wild.
Crazy.
What an image.
Speaking of bloody,
that's probably what his Funko Pop is going to be. If they haven't announced it already.
That would be fire. That's going to sell it, yeah.
Funko, hey.
Get on it. We should make Funko Pops to us. I don't know if that's possible, but that'd be fun.
Maybe not Funko Pops, figures.
Funko figures of us?
Like figures in general. Like if we were just going to make
them, just figures.
We couldn't make Funko Pops.
Just figures in general.
Funko would sell us, would sue us.
I think we could, there's like a custom Funkos you can make, I think.
Oh, really?
I don't know how it works.
Your mom does.
My mom. I'll ask my mom, for sure. My mom loves Funko, guys. Mom, you love Funko. Stop lying. Alright, next show. So speaking of bloody, Invincible.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's like the bloodiest show out.
Yeah.
It's the bloodiest show out lately.
For sure.
I'm loving it so far. It's fucking amazing, I think. That's probably like the show to beat, in my opinion. I feel like the excitingness is
for sure.
Like,
that's the one that we're like watching like midnight.
I even started reading the comics.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck it, like I gotta figure out what's going on. And I love it because the show is not following the same storyline. Like things are different. Characters are interacting differently. We're getting more backstory, stuff like that, and it's really great. Like I'm enjoying it a lot. I think it's the show to beat, in my opinion.
Yeah. I've been reading the light novels for the So I'm a Spider. So what? I love. We've been watching the anime. I don't know if we talked about that on the last episode or not, but
I feel like So I'm a Spider right below Invincible. Like that's came out of nowhere. Like we weren't very expecting it. Like we were watching Jujutsu. We finished watching. And we're like, oh, like this is like we put it on the queue. We have Crunchyroll. We put it on the queue. We're like, we'll put this on, just chilling. We'll really pay attention to it. One of those shows we put on the background. First episode, we're hooked. We're like, what's going on? This is fire.
I couldn't believe it. We both play RPGs. It's like an RPG themed anime. It was
amazing.
Health bars, mana bars, everything. It was amazing.
So pretty much, if you don't know, it's like these class of students in high school, and they get hit with this spell and are reincarnated into like this fantasy world where there's monsters, knights, demons, all types of stuff going on. And the main character is reincarnated as a spider, which is like a monster in this world, but they don't know that. Obviously, they're to them it's just a game, you know what I mean? But there's other people in this world where it's like their life. Like there's human characters who, like the time difference between the two, I'm pretty sure it's like they established like the humans have like were like born as babies when they got reincarnated, and it's like they had to live their whole entire lives growing up, whereas the spider was like a hatchling as well, you know what I mean? But I feel like their time progressed differently or like something.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the timeline with the main character, the spider, because we haven't seen her interact with the other group of students yet. If that is happening at the same time or slightly off or not, I'm not sure. Well, except that the dragon that they have, Faye, she's also a reincarnated student, and she was born from the egg when the rest of the humans were already like 15. Yeah, I think.
So like it was pretty confusing. And then we have the flashback of the guy talking about the great evil or whatever, and how he fought the white spider.
Oh yeah, the nightmare of the labyrinth.
What is going on? Like, what timeline is this?
Our theory was that the nightmare of the labyrinth was maybe the main character, the spider. Yeah. And that we're seeing her 15 years in the past. But I've started to think that's not what's going on. I think that Ariel... Spider? Because we were also thinking that maybe Ariel is the nightmare and the main character. Yeah, that's true. The other spider demon lord character. But I think that she might have been the nightmare of the labyrinth, but maybe the main character was not. I don't know. I'm reading the light novels, so I'm sure they'll go into it. The further that I get, I'll probably find out before the show gets there. Yeah, I won't spoil it.
It's very hard not to spoil things. It's very, very hard not to spoil things, especially me. Like, especially with Invincible, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, I want to tell you certain things. Like,
yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy, but it's like.
Especially when things are different. Like,
yeah, especially when things are different.
And you don't know if it's gonna be revealed.
I'll sit there scene for scene like, oh well, in the comics actually.
Yeah.
Well, page 27, issue 4 actually. This like, no, it's not the same that happened in the show. So.
That's what I do like about like reading like novels and stuff like that, is that they will give like different details or more details compared to like what a show or movie will. Like I remember we were watching the So I'm a Spider, and the one character that was reincarnated, she's like a religious fanatic, and we were sitting here making fun of her. Like, why would she be like a religious fanatic, obsessed about God in this fantasy world where you can do anything? You can fight monsters, cast spells, and you're obsessed with God. Like you're
doing crazy stuff.
Come on now. But then you find out in the novels, it gives more of the perspective from the one character, Schlaine, that when he was a baby, he was completely aware of everything going on around him, completely remembering his past life. It is like stuck in a baby's body, unable to move or talk or communicate with anybody around him, that it was like terrifying and like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, the character that we were talking about making fun of, she was abandoned as a baby. And then, so it's like that feeling of helplessness and being terrified times like 100, because there was no one to take care of her. Then until she's finally adopted by the religious orphanage, the group. So it's like, yeah, it does kind of make a lot more sense now. You know, it's not just she's a weird. I mean, she's still kind of weird, but at least it's not just out of nowhere.
I mean, like when you think about it, it's like the teacher tells the students not to use your skills.
Yeah, the teacher's a little sus. You can't
train.
Yeah. Don't level up.
Meanwhile, the spider, level 40, 30, 39, something like that.
Spider is leveling.
Taboo magic, hearsay magic. Like you could, she was like summoning like Hell's Gate or something, like Hell's Oblivion.
She can like summon Hades.
Yeah,
it's like one of the things
stuff
that she can do. She doesn't know how to do it yet, but it's in her list of abilities.
And it's like just having a good time, trying to survive. But it's just like she didn't choose to be there. And it's like not her fault. But it's like when the other students asked, "Oh, we can't tell you where she is." Like,
they said she was dead.
The teacher said
that she was dead.
You're right.
And we're pretty sure that she's not dead. She's the spider.
She's not dead. She's not dead. So I feel like the teacher's going to end up trying to put them against each other or something in the end. Like, I don't know. But teachers scheme and I don't like it.
And she's kind of creepy.
Great. Show's great, though.
She's kind of creepy.
Show's amazing.
But then, show's amazing.
What other shows? Zenkaiger. We were watching Zenkaiger.
Super Sentai.
Latest episode. It's pretty great. Trash World. It's pretty cool. We had the Sixth Ranger coming in. It's gonna be the Evil Ranger.
Purple. Ooh. Our favorite color.
Stacy, right? Stacy was the name. Yeah,
Stacey,
and it's like yeah.
It was a very, I feel like, androgynous looking character as well.
For sure, 100%. Definitely.
From the previews, before we heard the character talk for the first time, I thought that it was a woman.
Oh.
Yeah, just from like the way that he was posing. I don't know, like the previews, you know.
For sure. Definitely stylish, classy, I would say.
Yeah. Very refined.
Classy, yeah. I love it. I feel like the design is fire. The suit design, ridiculous. We didn't actually see it in action yet. We've only seen like pictures and snippets, but
I was already enamored for the 5 seconds that we saw.
The regular clothes was fire. It was like a
the
kind of like a robe-ish, kind of like something like a mage would wear almost, and it was like a big like purple crest. Like
it was still kind of fancy.
It was a look. It was a look for sure. And like they had the nice little arrogant attitude, like, "Ugh, you're beneath me. This is a trash place," and somehow connected to the robots and like your own son. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that was wild.
You're a robot?
That he confronted the robot at the end, the Kikinoid or whatever, Kikoid, whatever they're called, and was like, "Oh, I'm your son."
Yeah, so
wow, this is
don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, from what we.
It makes me think that it's possible that Kaito's parents were involved in that lab for real somehow. Like maybe they were like turned into a Tojitento or a Kinkinoid or something. So that's what happened, or I don't know, but. I'm excited. I'm trying to find this movie. Listen, if you have the movie subtitles, obviously you don't because I can't find them. But if you do, come to me, DMs. I need to watch this movie.
What's the name of the movie? The full name. Give it for the viewers. Kikai Sentai.
I don't know the movie name. It's not the same as the Zenkai. It's not the same as the regular Sentai. It's like a movie title, but it's for Zenkaiger. So Zenkaiger, look up the Zenkaiger movie. You can find that. Let me know. I'm trying to watch it. I don't know what other shows we watch. I think that's about it.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's on a break.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Or and I think it's not coming back to next season.
Yeah, I don't know if I think that season's done. Like when I have an anime app and they were talking about it's completed, so I'm like, what? It's complete? Like I'm hoping. Well, they have a movie. They announced a movie. Like they're doing the Demon Slayer treatment. Demon Slayer came out and was #1. Did 1 season in a movie. Jujutsu Kaisen came out.
Demon Slayer getting a 2nd season? Like when is that happening?
I don't know because we have to wait.
Been waiting.
Well, we're just getting the movie in America. Yeah, I still haven't seen it, so don't spoil.
I haven't seen it either.
But it's out in the theaters now.
Like a really bad copy.
It's out in theaters now.
Really,
horrible.
Really blurry.
But yeah, like Demon Slayer came out and was #1, so now everyone's doing this formula that they did. I mean, not everyone, obviously, only one other's done it so far, but Jujutsu did the same formula. 1 season, fire, we're #1. Oh, you guys liked us so much? Fuck season 2, let's go do a movie. So I'm hyped for that. Jujutsu Kaisen. Go into my notes, guys. Give me 1 sec. I take notes.
Studious. Organized.
Oh, we've been watching movies.
Ooh.
Movies talk.
Which one did we watch recently? I remember Dogma. That one was great.
Dogma was great. Dogma, Kevin Smith movie. Fantastic movie.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
It's been very long since I've actually laughed out loud. And then also, there's times where I kind of cringe, too. It's like, oh, this joke's kind of dated.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm laughing out loud.
The movies that we've been watching have been from, like, the 70s to the early 2000s. Yeah, so they've all had some questionable jokes.
The latest we've watched, like, is, like, 2010 at the latest.
Yeah.
Well, the King Kong's one. We were watching
we
Godzilla.
Watched King Kong versus Godzilla.
We didn't watch that.
Oh, we didn't watch that one.
We have to tonight.
Oh, because we tried to in HBO Max subscription right now.
But we're gonna watch it tonight, and then by next week, I know everyone's gonna be over it, but we're not gonna be over it because we're talking about it next week, guys. But I feel like we watched Godzilla, the original. Like that's why we didn't watch it right away because we had to watch all of them. We had to catch up to the full storyline.
Didn't just jump in with Godzilla versus King Kong.
We gotta get the full story here.
We watched Kong Skull Island. We watched Godzilla the
King of the Monsters. I think out of all of them though, I feel like King of the Monsters is probably the best because I don't know. I feel like I like Skull Island. I like Skull Island a lot, but I really, really hated Samuel L. Jackson's character, and I feel like that kind of ruined the movie for me. Like to the point where I was like upset at how little this character was developed, and it's just like, if we could just erase his character from the movie, but we can't because he pushes the plot forward at certain elements, and it's like, ugh, like you know what I mean? Like, it's like, give me a break. Oh, you killed some of my men, so now I have to kill you, Kong. I know an enemy when I see one. You're literally invading on his land, dropping seismic charges, just to see what the land looks like. You're not even. There's no real prerogative. You just want to see
how deep the caverns.
You just want to see if there's some ruins or what's down there. You're like, so let's just drop some bombs.
Well, I think the one guy was looking for something. Like he did think there was going to be monsters under there, but he didn't tell anyone else. No one else knew what was going on. There was like lizard creatures or something.
Roseanne's husband was plotting the whole movie. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get these guys to go, and I know there's giant monsters, but I'm not gonna tell no one. Oh, you guys are dead. There's giant monsters." I'm like, okay. But yeah, those movies are good. We're gonna watch Godzilla and Kong. We're gonna figure out if that's good. It's probably good. I mean, probably like nothing too crazy plot wise, but it's Godzilla and King Kong. It's fighting. Why not? We watched Aliens, like pretty much all of them, except for like the Prometheus and Covenant. We watched the Predator movies. Predators were okay. Predator 2. Rough.
Can't remember it.
Rough.
So probably it was rough.
Rough.
I was just not a fan of any of the Predator movies as much as I liked the Alien movies, though. The Alien
vs. Predators too, or you didn't like them either?
Did we watch both of the Alien vs. Predator movies?
Mm-hmm.
Did we finish them?
Maybe the second one.
I don't know if we finished the second one. I can't remember. Yeah, so
it was boring.
Clearly not. The Alien movies are fine, with the exception of the third one.
And the fourth one was.
I know that the popular opinion
Alien
is that the
1 and
fourth
2
one sucks, but I loved the fourth one.
Alien 1 and 2.
I loved Alien Ripley. I loved all of it.
Yeah, 4. Couldn't even remember
3
Newt's
was
name.
brutal.
couldn't even remember Newt's name, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And it was sad, but I liked
Couldn't
it.
even remember Newt's name, bro.
There's plenty of things that are sad, and I like them.
Watch movies.
I watch movies, but I don't remember them. I have a horrible memory.
You have one of the worst memories I've ever encountered.
I also have a horrible attention span. But luckily, since I've gotten that fidget cube, I feel like I have been able to concentrate a lot better on what we're watching. Keeps my hands busy so that I don't reach for my phone.
I like that. That's like a nice little lifestyle change, you know, small, but quality of life, you know?
For sure.
That's how I feel like when I'm modding Skyrim. It's like, oh, this mod lets me sit anywhere. Now I can go sit on this mountain, and like if I'm smoking, I can just sit down and I can look at the mountain.
Yeah.
Like that's fire to me.
That's like me adding the chicken coop to my
because
game.
This mountain mod is 2 gigabytes and it's 4K textures. I want to look at it.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna sit down and I'm smoke and I'm gonna look at it. And then I'm gonna download a mod so I can smoke in the game too. So now when I'm
that's exactly what I was just thinking. Yeah, I really like it when I play The Sims to make my characters roll up and start smoking weed when I roll up and start smoking weed.
It's the best.
Yeah.
That's my favorite mod in Fallout. There's like this.
I feel like we're smoking together.
I'll be like, oh, okay, I just clear out this map, about to chill out a little bit, collect some loot. Let me just pop a cigarette or pop a blunt. They have blunts, so it's like, just pop a blunt. That's for Fallout. It's not on Skyrim. I don't think there's any blunt mods in Skyrim. I'm sorry if there are and you see it. I'm sorry, but if you're the mod author, not if you're just a regular consumer.
Unless you really like the mod.
Yeah, unless you're really pissed. I'm sorry, dude.
Drop the link.
Got a blunt in Skyrim and shit. Like, let me get it then, because I already got a 500 plus Johns. I need the blunt for sure. Like,
yeah, I feel like the mod that adds drugs to The Sims, Base Metal, is one of the mods that is just crucial for gameplay.
Yeah, I love modding. I love modding. You know personally, I'll sit on the computer for hours.
You mod more than you play games.
Mod more than I play. Yes, I like tinkering. I like making sure and I'll mod so much that I'll download so many mods it'll take me 2 days to download them all. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, it's been 2 days. You know, someone else uploaded a mod.
2 more days.
You know there's more mods out there. I'm gonna go check the latest uploads.
I would say for you, it's probably about 1 day of playtime per week of modding.
Well, yeah. Also, it also doesn't help that I'll mod, and then something will go wrong with my computer or. For instance, the last time... The game will
start crashing.
Yeah, the last time... I don't remember exactly what was happening. I was getting, I think I was getting, blue screens, and I felt... Overall, I had a bunch of shit on my computer. My computer was, for some reason, my storage was getting full, and I'm like, why do I don't even know what these files are. So I just... deleted it all, and now I just have, the Essentials and Skyrim. So it's
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to worry about anything like that anymore, and it's I feel like it's gonna work out better.
I was so pissed and confused the past couple weeks, trying to download games or downloading new stuff on my computer because my storage was so full, and I looked through my folders and I couldn't find what it was that was taking up so much space. And then I realized that I accidentally had The Sims downloaded on my computer twice, and that's 30 gigabytes.
Yeah.
It was a lot of memory.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how my game was still running.
That's so wild, yeah.
I really have no idea what I'm doing.
I feel that. And I feel like Sims is harder, though, compared to... not that it's easy to mod Skyrim, because there's so many different programs and assets and things you have to get into, but it's there's no manager, it seems for Sims, and it's just the raw files and data folders and stuff.
I don't think that it's that there is no manager for The Sims, because people do use the Nexus mod manager and other stuff like that. I think that it's just that modding for The Sims manually is so simple that it's you might as well just do it manually. I don't have to worry about them being in any kind of specific order or load order, any of the things that you talk about. I just have to make sure if it's a script mod, it has to be in my mods folder. It can't be any folders deep.
Yeah.
And besides that, just organize my shit. If it's just custom content.
That seems pretty simple.
And there's some things if I'm downloading an entire lot, that has to go to like the bin. It's like a different folder. It's not even the mods folder. It's like a different folder of the game.
Oh.
But yeah, besides that, like, I think that a mod manager would just be handy if it could like tell me like which of my mods were outdated and like remove them for me instead of me having to manually undownload them or delete them myself.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
I feel like that is one of the most helpful parts. Like the one I use, Mod Organizer too, it like tell me if mods are overwriting or conflicting.
Yeah, that's so
or anything
convenient.
like that. Like if mods need files that I don't have downloaded already, like missing masters and stuff like that. Which also, like you're saying, it's very, very convenient because it's like, say I download a certain mod, like a patch or something like that, but then I don't have one of the requirements. I go to start the game, my game's gonna crash, and I'm gonna think, oh, it's the entire mod, or oh, it's such and such. When in reality, I just didn't follow the requirements. You have to read the description. You have to know what you're doing. Like, and it's like for Skyrim, the load order thing is way more intricate. Like, you have to make sure that you have certain mods in certain orders. Like, you should start out with all the basic bug fixes and things like that before you move on to mods that deal with environmentals and your player character and the quest and everything like that. And like, you have to make sure it's in a certain order so that it loads comfortably and that there's no like crazy overwrites and stuff like that. Like, it's very intricate.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Like,
I would say that the most inconvenient part about modding The Sims is like when something is out of date and the cats are fighting. And I don't know like what it is.
We're filming here.
Come on, take that outside.
Get a room, you two.
Gotta help work out your arguments in a healthy way.
Kiss and make up now. But yeah, modding. Oh yeah, so I've been thinking about some like DIY projects that I want to do, or like I want to do with us.
Yeah,
you know
like the cloud lighting for sure.
Yes. Sorry for the adjustments. The cat's running around, but yes, there's like multiple things like I want to get into, like an upgrade just in general, like besides DIY. Like I want to get I feel like a holder for this would be fire, like a stand or something like that would be lit, so we don't have to worry about this moving all around. Like yeah, it does take a traditional like thread, so I could just get like a tripod mount and a mini tripod, something like that. I love to like a grass wall or something like that here.
Fire.
The cloud ceiling.
We were just talking about doing a DIY neon sign too.
I love to do that. I feel like put that right on top of the grass wall would be fire.
The green.
Like we could do like a clear thing and put the sign on that and put so we can see the grass behind it and stuff. You know what I mean? That'll be heat.
For sure.
That'll be fire as hell.
It would. Yeah, we'll see it. Should make a video of us doing it. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Like, and I was thinking about that too.
A non-green room video for
for
the lab.
And that's another thing I want to talk about is expanding videos that we bring to the laboratory. You know what I mean? Because it's not only going to be the green room, and it's just like I've been thinking about doing playthroughs and stuff like that for like Skyrim and stuff like that. But like I was saying again, it's so intricate to get a smooth and proper load order that it's like maybe I should just play something else. Like I've been thinking about my favorite character from Street Fighter 4, Rose, is coming out on Street Fighter 5 on the 19th. I'm thinking maybe I should just do some simple games of me playing that. Because, like, remember last time I was playing Street Fighter? I don't know if you remember, but I was talking about how, like, I was really depressed. And I started playing Street Fighter. And then I started winning. And I was like, why didn't I just play this before? Because it's like, not that, like, I need to win to have fun, but it's like, who doesn't like to win? You know what I mean? And not that I'm, like, the best Street Fighter player in the world or anything like that, but it's like, I'm starting out in ranked, and obviously I'm better than the very bottom of ranked. So I'm winning like 19-3. It was I think I ended with like 20-something to 3, and I was depressed as fuck. I had those 3 losses, but it's like that's 20-something wins. You know what I mean? Like I'm goated. Like it just feels great. So it's like why not just start playing Street Fighter again and doing videos like that? Just do little content's content. You know what I mean? Just do anything. Yeah. I want to walk around, maybe just talk while I'm walking around, like that'd be cool. Like
for sure.
Just like do a little 5-lit, like hey, talk about this real quick, or hey, I mean.
We got some nice spots too. We live right on the river.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's getting warmer out. Only getting warmer.
I'm so excited.
Hey.
I have horrible seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, the big sad.
I'm really a fan of the warm weather and the daylight.
I'm trying to go camping. I was thinking of I'm trying to make it waffles, but it was camp.
I want to go
Like
camping
Donkey from
somewhere
Shrek.
weird. Like, since we've been watching, like, the Camping with Steve videos.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. Like,
I want to go
wanna
camping,
somewhere
like,
weird,
like in the
yeah.
woods behind
Yeah.
my high school.
Yeah, I want to
Like-
camp somewhere weird like that, too.
I want to camp at, like, a national park that, like, you don't camp at. Like, you just go there and then you're supposed to leave at night.
Yeah, I feel like it's totally doable.
Yeah.
It's totally doable. We'll film it. We just won't tell you where we are or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
We'll bleep it out. We'll say
Or,
it.
like, it
we'll
won't
bleep
matter if we've already done it, I feel. You know what I mean? Like, if you've already come and went, it's
Yeah.
like, I was there. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I've been seeing, like, people, like, on my Facebook, like, going to, like, abandoned buildings.
I would love to go to
I'm
many,
trying
but
to
I
see
don't
some
know
shit
where
like
any of
that.
those are, though. You know what I mean?
You
I
have
want
to,
to
like,
go.
find out, like, from somebody that's
Yeah,
been
like,
there.
I want to go.
You can't just, like, find it, like, posted online.
I need an
because
abandoned
those kind
building
of shits
plug.
get shut down. Or,
If you know where the
people
abandoned
find
buildings
out.
are.
Yeah. We won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. I would love to go to an abandoned building. I'm trying to do like some like ghost investigations or something.
I'm scared.
I'm slightly scared as well, but I'm also more intrigued. Like, is this really a ghost or
I think yes.
like how?
You know.
I'm interested. Tell me what's going on. So what happened?
I think, I don't know if this is just an anxiety thing or what, but like I'm convinced that my house is haunted. Like where we're at right now.
Right here, where we're sitting at.
Maybe not right this bar right here, but
Sometimes I get a little creepy feeling in the kitchen. I mean,
I always get a creepy feeling in the kitchen. If I'm in the kitchen by
I
myself.
feel like someone's watching me.
Yeah.
And then I always get like glimpses of like body shadows by the stairs. And I'm like, is someone there? Nah.
One time I had a dream
That
when I
happened
was
to
a
you before?
kid
No.
that somebody was in the kitchen, and when I went down to see who it was like a ghost, like somebody with like black hair, like that I didn't recognize, like like somebody that's not a part of my family. And when we made eye contact, I tried to run away, and there's like a phone right there, and the phone cord wrapped around my wrist and stopped me from running. Yeah, and ever since then, like I already thought that this house was haunted, but
What?
yeah.
Like, double take? Excuse me? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was just a dream. Let me preface again. Like,
Oh,
that
it was
didn't
a
happen.
dream.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happened.
oh.
That didn't happen. Yeah.
To me, I'm thinking you had a dream and you woke up and walked down there and this happened. I'm like,
No,
oh
that would have
shit.
been wild.
Like right after you woke up is like the prime time. I feel like that you have it. Like I don't know. I feel like I don't know
one
what
time
it
I
is.
did
feel
do that. Like, what is it called? Like when you wake up and you can't move at first.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, well, that happened to me once after I had a bad dream, where I woke up and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I like tried to like get up and move around, and I had like I couldn't move my body. It was like I was still asleep, but like I clearly wasn't. It was
That's
like
wild.
yeah, my door was like cracked open, and I thought I could see somebody like walking down the hallway, but I couldn't like make out who it was.
Jeez, that's
Yeah.
nutty.
I was scared. As soon as I like woke up for real and could like move again, went right to my mom's room. I was like,
Yeah, for
Mom.
sure.
And luckily,
sure.
I actually had already heard of sleep paralysis when it happened. One of my friends in high school had it, and I remember her talking to me about it. So like when it happened, I immediately recognized what was going on, and I think that helped me calm down a little bit and like break out of it.
Oh,
if I had never heard of sleep paralysis and that happened, that would have been horrifying. Like,
Oh yeah, that's shook. That has me shook. Thinking about it.
yeah. I used to not sleep well. Like, when I was really little, I used to sleepwalk. A couple times I woke up in different places, like, than where I fell asleep. Like, I would fall asleep in my bedroom, and I would wake up, like, in the living room, like, right down here in front of the TV. Or I would wake up, like, in the bathroom, like, just lying on the bathroom floor. There was one
Are you
something...
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was, like, really little, though. Like, 6, like, a little kid.
Jeez.
Yeah. The sleep paralysis, I was older, like 14, 15.
You were living here?
Yeah, this house. This shit's haunted.
You gotta move the studio. Hey, Welcome back. So yeah, the video keeps cutting out on us, the audio keeps cutting out on us, but we're gonna get it down for you guys. We're still in the new stages of learning all of our equipment and all of our software, so it's a bit hard to do it ourselves, but we're gonna keep going and we're gonna keep working and get it done for you guys. I also wanted to talk about some things that have been happening, which caused a little bit of stress. So my SSD, which I've been storing all of our audio and video, failed on me earlier today, which is like 10 o'clock-ish, 11 o'clock-ish. Thankfully, Amazon, how much I hate Jeff Bezos, Amazon did come through for us, and I did have another SD delivered, so I'm able to edit this footage that you're watching now and have it out on time. But like I was saying, the GoPro has been dying, and I feel like this video is a little crisp here. You know, this pixel's looking kind of nice. So thinking about maybe finding some different mics for this, different setup. Maybe we can just start shooting on the phone. What do you think? New hoodie looking fly. I need to shape up, I know, but hey. So yeah, pretty much everything's been going against us. I feel like it's a cursing and a blessing and a curse, though, you know? Another obstacle, another challenge, makes it all worthwhile. So stay tuned for more of The Green Room.